Hello everybody and welcome back to Train Sim World 2. Welcome to Arosa Station. This evening you'll be delivering presents to all stations along the Arosa to Chur line. After arriving at Chur you'll be parked in a siding for the night. Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we are on the Arosa Chur line, the Arosa line as it's otherwise known. We got a little snowman here. That's awesome. I love the little Switzerland flag on it. The Swiss flag. It's Swiss, isn't it? I think Swiss and Switzerland are the same place, aren't they? I'm not just making it up, am I? I don't know. Probably just making it up. It's a Christmas tree. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Let's get on with what we've actually got to do. So, oh great, I turned off my thingy. I've actually done this. Done sort of. Where is it? Where is it? It's like a game of cat and mouse. There it is. It's around here somewhere. Lovely. We're gonna have a look at the presents in a minute, because they're pretty cool. In fact, let's have a look at them now, shall we? Yeah, I've already done part of this this route, this scenario, and then I managed to spad the signal by going backwards because I stopped too far down the platform, and I was sort of said, "Yay, I can do this," and then no. Oh, nice. They've got names on them. I'm guessing, if I was to take a guess, I would imagine these names are probably their development team. Members of the development team. Big RIvet Games present here. Yeah, I would take a guess at that. So, anyway, let's get into number 630. I can't remember exactly what they are now, but I'm surprised we're not using the locos with the Christmas light livery, the ones on the bridge. But, nevertheless, we do what we do. Right, master key on. Brakes, well, I guess we want a bit of loco brake, just while I set up the other bits. So we want the headlights, we want some rear lights, and I guess we're ready to go. So let's get moving. Turn the cab light off. Nicely snowing as well as we pull into Arosa. Cool, anywhere past that little shunt signal there, I guess. Let's get a bit of a brake on. Lovely! There we go. Right, okay. Right, set this train down, set this end down. We need to go back and collect them wagons that we were looking at a minute ago. Braking wheel into the off position. That's off. I shall turn the rear lights off, but I'll leave the headlights on, because we'll need them in a minute. They actually go off when you take the key out anyway, so, you know, we're all good on that front. Let's change ends. Chair height, that's not what I want. There we go, it's too dark. Right, lovely. For some reason, I've noticed, this end is always darker cab light wise than the other end. And I'm not sure why. So let's turn the rear lights on anyway. Where's our little junction signal? It's there. There we go, cool, we've got that. We've got the route. Forward. Give a little scream, as it sounds more like than a whistle, but, you know. Let's go. Go to collect our presents. Ready for everybody on the Arosa line. Off. Oop. There we go. Okay, cool. Start braking. Brake down into them nicely. Nicely, not harshly. Okay, so a bit of a bump. That actually wasn't quite as much of a bump as it was when I did the scenario a minute ago. When I started the scenario a minute ago. So let's couple up. Lovely. And we shall jump back into the cab. Shut the cab down. Now, for some reason, this end I needed to leave the brake in release up this end. Wheel off. Neutral. Do that. I'll turn the rear lights off. I will turn the headlights off in this end as well. I guess was 1, I think it was, wasn't it? So, oh, and we turn the cab light off as well, just to try and reduce some lag, because no doubt the lag cab light probably reduce the frames a little bit. Jump back up into here, yoink, sit down, key on, all our lights come back on, compressor, a bit of wiper, lovely. And away we go. Off to Arosa Station. And off down the Arosa line to deliver the presents. Turn that off. Right, love the Christmas lights on the platform. The little snowman up the top here as well. More Christmas lights over the side. And it's just lovely. So yes, RIvet Games produced a little sort of almost like a scenario / livery pack for the Arosa line, and it adds a couple more services. It adds a few more liveries for the for this train, and it also adds some new rolling stock, namely the present wagons. Although I think the wagons may have been here before, I'm not sure if they were added or not. So they could have been here or not. And there's also an observation car, so it's nice to see all that. So I'm going to sort of take a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Maybe I'll find something a bit better later. Right. Logically, you want this to unload these, do you? Logically, you'd actually make us unload the rear ones. But, fair enough. Okay. We'll have a look at these again, if you want. Now we're sort of at the same level, or slightly higher to them. So, yeah. No, they're nice. I like them. I like them. They're lovely. Can uncouple them as well. There's an interesting coupling system they've got going on there. They've got a bar between, in real life maybe. Oh no, they've got 2 chains. That's just a buffer. 2 chains, 2 air hoses, and a buffer. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, somewhere around here, there should be a little thing that says, oh, we can get one. Present, unload, on. Huh. Oh. Oh, some presents disappeared. Oh, nice. It's not the entire load then. Nice. I like it. I like it. So if we have a look at the wagon now, that's what we got. Oh, ha! You get a little jingle. That's lovely. I like it. I like it. Okay. I'm saying I like it a lot. I'm trying to get on these wagons now. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was not what I intended to do. Climb up. Right. I guess. Oh look, they're on a platform as well now. Oh look, I think it must be the actual ones. To Kaya, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Michelle? Is that Michelle? Could be Michael. I think it's Michelle though. Yeah, no, these must be, that's pretty cool actually. That is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a better screenshot. Yeah, I like that. I like that actually. Look at that. Yeah, that's the thumbnail and a half there. Oh, cool. Right, I'm happy now. Let's go, shall we? Let's go down the Arosa line and deliver some more presents. Cool. Screaming like a little girl. And off we go. Turn the cab light off now, I reckon. I'll straighten my view up a little bit as well. Come on, there we go. I'm trying to get rid of the mouse. Go into the tunnel. Lovely. I think we're going down the mountain here. So we want a bit of brake. I think about 60-odd% brake on a 6% gradient was doing me all right before when I was driving it a little while ago. By a little while, I mean a couple of days, sort of thing. So let's bring it down to speed. Bring it down. Come on. There we go. And and then hold it to 62. We'll see what 62 does. We can technically turn the wiper off as well. By the time it's off, of course, we're back at the other end of the tunnel. So, right, we need a bit more brake. I'm gonna put a bit of loco brake on, shall we? There we go, just to boost our brake a bit. Next stop, I'm not even going to try and nails because I don't want to roast it, because that looks complicated to me. Lovely, nice snowy Arosa line up in the Swiss Alps. So yeah, it is the Swiss. It's Swiss rather than Switzerland. Well, Switzerland is the country, and Swiss isn't the country. Either that or I'm just talking out of my rear end, which is also very possible because I'm not cultured. Ease up on the braking a bit. Now we're going down the, there we go. Put some more back on. 69%. Yeah, we might need to reduce that a bit. Let us get some speed up a bit. 27, 28. Nice and icy. We want to be very careful, I reckon. Depends if these adhesion physics are actually doing anything for us today or not. But no, you can nicely sort of hold it. Now the train, once you get it up to sort of where you need to be, the train pretty much will drive itself, to be honest. 2.4 kilometers. That does go up a bit, not from now. It goes down to like 500, I think, and then it drops up. And that's because Train Sim World does their distances as the crow flies. So if you sort of go past the station and have to double back on yourself, you'll get further away on the map. So it's a direct line from our exact point to our destination point. Lovely. So yes, it's nearly Christmas. Another year gone, I guess. They go quicker every year. They really do. Oh, pine tree. Lovely. There we go. Nice. 4 wagons. 4 wagons full of presents. I guess they're big presents as well, so I'd hate to see what kind of gifts actually in them. That would be pretty impressive, I imagine. But hey, it's not the size or the value, it's the thought that counts. So, you know. Don't be disappointed with what you get. Hopefully you get some nice stuff. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then just have a nice day. I know a lot of people who don't celebrate Christmas from other religions and all that. They just like to sort of use the day to go away and be with family. So that's quite nice, to be honest. Christmas brings everybody together, even if you don't actually celebrate it in a way. So, you know, it's quite nice. I mean, personally, I'm not actually religious, but I do enjoy a bit of Christmas, so... Which I know, it sounds very backwards, but, you know. But if you're religious, then fair enough. Kilometers, cool. See that? It's just nice, consistent. Oh. For a second I forgot that the passing loop existed and I thought that train was on our track. That would have been bad, wouldn't it? You don't want that. Nothing to see here. Not delivering any presents. Why are all the lights in the coaches on? They can't see anything anyway. secret mission this train's going on to deliver these presents. That's why it's done at night. We're working for Santa Claus Incorporated. Santa Mail, I guess. UPS. What's the U? I can't remember what the U is in UPS, but whatever the U is, parcels of present Santas. I don't know. I'm just trying to make commentary up now. I don't think I ever did that came up well. That's good English. I don't think I ever actually did a video on the Arosa line. So I guess you can consider this a video on the Arosa line. It's very nice actually. Look at it in the summer, and it's supposed to be pretty bad. There's no sort of ground foliage or sort of anything really to look at. It's built for the winter, which to be honest is okay because the Alps are basically always covered in snow. Let's be honest. So you're not going to find many sort of times when you're actually going to want to drive out the slowness. Snow, not the snow necessarily. So, you know, you want to set your snow cover, but as long as you've got a bit of snow on the ground, it looks quite nice. No real complaints to moan about. They've actually done all the snow texturing quite well, unlike some routes that are literally just white trees. I mean, some of the distant stuff may be a bit too white. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me too much. Some people might sort of have a bit of a moan about it, but to be honest, looking at the trees, oh that's nice. Oh that's nice. If only it could have been a bit down at the track level a bit more. That would have been nice. See, there we go. Our distance is going up now. We're going back on ourselves. We've basically just done a 180 loop, so we were behind them trees somewhere. So yeah, they're a bit funny in the distance. It's a bit odd how they're like completely white and then they actually texture up when you get close to them. But other than that, yeah. Right. Oh nice, another Christmas tree. Let's go have a nosy, shall we? Oh, we can't. Oh, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Unless, haha! Invisible world boundary, you can't stop us. You can't stop us with your puny invisible world boundaries. Nice. Nice. I love the how the effects of moving almost makes it look like the trees flashing. I suppose then the Christmassy bits only appear in these scenarios, which is a shame. I was hoping you'd get them. I thought you'd get them by default in the route sort of thing. When you did a wintry season scenario, but maybe they've been manually placed in the scenario, which is a bit sad. To be honest, it would have been nice to have done a service and having all the Christmas stuff on there. I wouldn't have minded having all the Christmas stuff all year, to be honest. Or all winter, sorry. As long as it sort of disappeared in the summer, then yeah, it'd have been nice. Still getting slightly further away. There we go. We should start clawing down at the distance now. Another Christmas tree. Nice. Oh, that house is covered in lights as well. Lovely. Yeah, it'll be a slow, twisty journey, but hopefully a pretty one. Hopefully a pretty one indeed. Cool, right. Here's our passing loop. Oh, so maybe it's the station then. It might not be the house. It might be a house. It might be the station. Right, I'm going to start putting a bit more brake on, I reckon, because we're going down a hill. And I believe we will have a red signal at the bottom of this hill as well. So we did normally do. We're going to want to be careful. Plus, we're obviously going to want to stop at the station to drop off some of our lovely presents. So yes, let's just stop just shy of the crossing. Being a mechanical brake, and lovely. That'll do us. That'll do us nicely. Let's jump out the train. Slightly on the cross. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Hello, snowman. How are you this Christmas? You good? Yeah, you're probably good. I assume you. If you could talk, you could probably tell me if you're open or not, but as you can't, you won't. That's nice as well. I think the first one's actually better, to be honest. Let's go do our actual task anyway. This is definitely screenshot worthy though. Right, so we want some presents from this wagon. Offload presents. Oh look, that's awesome. Okay, we need to actually see if we can watch it. Are these discoverables up here? Have I discovered them? Snow globes, yeah, cool. And they literally just float. Oh, there's no wire there. They're just several circles put together that sort of float. That's interesting. Nice. It would have been nice if they'd put a little wire in though, to be honest. Oh, that's literally all the presents we needed to deliver. Oh, one RIvet Games parcel, and one. I guess it's only a little village in the Alps, so I don't know why I need to specify in the Alps because this entire route's in the blooming Alps. But you know, whatever. Let's get back in our cab. It's really cold out there, so we don't want to be outside for too long. And let's get moving again. We've got a green light, cool. I'm not too worried about gaining up speed, to be honest, because we'll soon do that down the mountain. We will soon do that. 45, 49, 51, 61, 70. Right, lovely, cool. Well, I'll let it roll a little bit faster. Well, we were at 69, 68, 69 before, weren't we? So. That'll do. 68%. Leave it on that. Hopefully we were right. There is a 33 limit coming up, so we can speed up in a minute. Get a passing shot by the Christmas trees. There's a blue pole there as well. The blue pole's not particularly helpful, to be honest. It'd be nice if the wagons had have had some Christmas lights on them as well, to be honest. I'd have appreciated that because there's nothing that sort of shows them being particularly Christmassy sort of thing. Like if the game was proper and it was being pitch black like it should be, you wouldn't know necessarily. So it'd be nice if you had some lights down the sides of the wagons or something, or from the top of the Stompton bars, of course. That would be nice as well. But you know, we're still pretty full of presents anyway. We've got a nice amount. There should be enough to go around, I reckon. We need to see if we can click on the wagon and then watch it, because I think a load of snow puffed out when it landed, didn't it? So see if there's an animation when the presents actually land on the ground. It's quite cool though that they actually appear on the stations, I must admit. I wasn't expecting that. It's obviously a scripted function, but that's really nice. I like that. It's a good touch. Good scenario, to be honest. What if we see another train at all? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. I mean, in essence, the Arosa line is really only a passenger route, with mostly tourists, to be honest. And freight for like logs and stuff. There's a lot of trees around here, so obviously there'd be a bit of logging industry. It makes sense that it would exist, so you know, you can become a lumberjack if you live in Switzerland, apparently. Anyway, this isn't the only Christmas train running tonight. We've got one X-Ray 01 as shown by real-time trains. And if you're not aware of what one X-Ray 01 is, basically real-time trains made a little station up on their system called North Pole International that basically every Christmas they put a train that stops at every single station around midnight, as if it's like Santa. And yeah, it appears every year. And also, if you've got a UK live departure board, one of the physical ones, you actually get them appear on the board as well, which is awesome. And I'm looking at mine now. Mine's got it showing. Apparently, it's arrived at North Pole International already, so it will depart in a little while, I guess. Precisely 23:45 according to this. I was really hoping they'd have an announcement for it, because that would be really so cool to have the announcement for it. Look at the bridge anyway, but no, apparently not. Apparently they didn't record North Pole International as a station when they did the recording, and I'm so surprised. I thought they would have. I really did. Anyway, this bridge, I'm actually not sure if it was, if it had lights on it before the extra DLC or not, to be honest. I would say probably not, but I don't know. Because they're also, I don't think they're also necessarily Christmas lights, because they're also appear in regular old timetable services as well. You can actually have it off for now. But there you go, lovely. Crossing the big bridge over the humongous valley with all our presents. Bound for all the various people down the Arosa line. Yeah, the power line's going underneath it as well. That's pretty cool. Let's get a bit of power on. Slowing down a little bit. Not that we've got far to go, of course. Of course. You can tell it's narrow gauge by the radius of some of this track. Right. Let's begin slowing down a bit. Christmas lights on this station as well. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh no, we don't need to stop before the thingy. That's fine then. I was thinking we need to stop before that crossing, but the crossing is part of the I want to try and get out of the way of this other train if possible. We got a green signal anyway, so if I do overshoot, I think these boards here are where the signals actually are. There we go. Right. Let's hope we're far enough out of the way. Yep, we're far enough out of the way. That train can now go on its merry way. Christmas tree. Yeah, I stopped a bit too sharp there. Right. Okay. Unload presents. Come on. On. It's going to appear. We didn't get a jingle. Maybe because it's not done. And presents. There we go. Yay! We saw it. So yeah, a little puff of snow. That's the word. Snow. There's not many. Considering we unloaded so many presents, there's not many sitting over there, but you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Anywho, let's get going, shall we? We've still got a bit of a way to go. Oops. Signs, trains, what's all into here. Right. Let's. By the way, I also can't see where the seat is. I'm just guessing. So. I really shouldn't leave the cab light on when I, at least when I, leave the train. Go drop them off. So the other thing is, Trainsim World actually works really well for this because of the fact that you can obviously jump out of the cab and go and unload the presents for yourself. You know, you're not just relying on pressing T or whatever, as you would in Trainsim Classic, to actually do the function that you wanted to. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Right, cool. We're approaching the hill. Here we go. There we go. Put a bit of brake on as we start entering the hill, so that hopefully we don't drop too much speed. 68%. Let's speed up a bit. 68%. Cool. 29 mile an hour. I'm alright with 29 mile an hour. I don't want to push it too close. 29 still gives us a run-off if the train does start running away, to be honest. I think we got that 30 limit, 33 limit, or did we not have it? I don't know, I didn't see it to be honest. We're on a flat now, even though we don't look like we're on a flat to be honest. Really don't, but you know, whatever. Apparently that's the thing, so let's power off. Here's the downhill again. Not even watching the speed. There we go. Just watching the percentages on the wheel. It's hard to tell with looking at the actual wheel, so already there's nothing really to sort of tell you where we are. So cool. 29. Lovely. 68%. Let's go. Nice little flat bit of interest there, rather than just, like I say, letting the train drive itself. 68% throttle is all you really need here. Still see the lights on the bridge sometimes. Sometimes when you move about a bit, you can see them. Actually slowing down, I think. But it's 67, see what that does. Okay, we're going to speed up again, just a tiny bit. Oh, cool. I was going to put it back. I was going to reset it, but actually, we'll be all right because this bridge is flat. So, whee, don't get too eager. Don't get too eager. Off. Cool. Coast over the bridge. Lovely. Round into a tunnel. Look at the motion blur on them snow effects on the windscreen, especially the side window. Turn off the wipers. Lovely. If I remember rightly, after this bit, we get a tiny bit of a gradient, but not quite the full 6%. I'll put the wipers back on now. Oh, technically, I could just keep doing this. Because we don't need the wiper on all that power all the way. Right, there we go. See, we've got a, there you go, 9% gradient now. I can hear it speeding up. We're slowing down. I'm not sure where we're going to want to be, to be honest, power-wise, so we'll have to mess about with it for a bit. Unless we've just cracked it straight away, we're not quite. Put it on 20, shall we? See what 20 does. Gives us a bit more speed. Cool. 22, I reckon. Oh no, 22 too fast. Okay. Put it back on 19 apparently. 21. Hopefully that'll hold us. Oh, we go increasing our gradient again now. 35, let's try that, shall we? sounded like it was speeding up slightly still to me, so it seems alright. 2%. Put a bit more on 40. I think we're slowing. We're just about slowing, yeah. Mile an hour still. Cool. Lovely, we're approaching the station now. Assume that get black and white striped board probably means station limit or something along them lines. I'll keep it up here so we can bring it to a nice gentle stop rather than forget to slam the brakes on at the last minute and panic sort of thing. Snowman! There's a snowman here. Right, cool. This will do. Anywhere here will do nicely. Anywhere here, please. Lovely. Sure. That's alright with me. Oops, open the engine door. I don't think we've been in the engine yet. I'll have to do that. Let's, I guess I'll go on this big flat area here. Ooh, nice. Yoink. Lovely, cool. So that's our front two wagons unloaded. Completely now. They're ready to go. I forgot to do the headlights again. I should have done the cab lights, sorry. I should have done the cab lights, shouldn't I? What an idiot. Right, there we go. Let's go. Scream and off we go. Gradually. 7, 8. Should still go up to 29. 68%. Cool. How far we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 6 more stops. Okay, cool. We're picking up these stops quite quickly, to be fair now, though. So, going well. Going well. Must be one of the only trains that stops at every station. There aren't many, to be fair, that seem to stop everywhere. A lot of the services seem to skip certain stations, so you know. It is an impressive route though, all mountain range and all that. Ridiculous. I wonder how close to reality the shapes of the mountains actually are. They're probably quite good, I reckon. RIvet are generally quite good with that kind of thing, so you know. 400 meters. over there somewhere, maybe? No, probably around there then. We'll find out in a minute. 300 meters. Now even. If you want to be facetious. At least all of the stations are actually level. That's a good thing. Yeah, I reckon that checkerboard must be, not checkerboard, the stripe board must mean, entered, or entered station if it's right. I think the bleep is, with regards to the next signal being red, or something along them lines. I think it's got something to do with that. It's warning us. So we'll be careful as we approach. No doubt it will be a last minute panic to stop again, but you know, that seems to be how they're all going. So what more can you expect? Let's stop anywhere around here, I reckon. Anywhere around here will do nicely. Cool. Oh, hang on. Light, like I said I would. There we go. Let's have a look at the engine, shall we? Or the sort of the motor room. It's really good that they've added this. It's a shame you can't go any further, but it's really good that they've just put something in here. You can actually go and have a look. So, yeah, I think there is a light in it. Where the light is, I can't remember, but I do believe there you can light it up. Right, blink 5 of 20, lovely. We now need to go to the very back of the train and unload the very back wagons. Okay, so we're not taking all of them off here. There's a lot of presents for this place then. Off. Lovely. Oh look, there's I just saw a big splash of snow around the back. Yeah, there's a present here as well. That's cool. That's cool. Lovely. I think we're ready to go then, in that case. Is there something to collect there? An Ibex toy. I didn't really see it properly in the dark, but there's an Ibex toy there. Yeah, there's a little freight siding here. I think some services use it for wagons and stuff. Right. Bye, snowman. Have a fun time being a snowman. So yeah, I think our train should have stopped bleeping at us now. Let's close all the doors. Let's take our brake off. And let's get out of here. Three kilometers, cool. So we got a bit further to travel than our last couple of stations. But it's fine. It's not a problem. A bit more speed. 28. 29. Cool. It was 68, wasn't it? Okay. Move it down to 28 again. There we go. 29 miles an hour. Let's go. Continuing down said mountain. Our train's looking quite empty now. It is actually, yeah. Yeah, no, I genuinely expected all the presents to come off the wagon at once. So it's nice that that some of them don't. Some of them actually stay on. I think it's the same ones every time they stay on. It's the same sort of 3 segments to the wagon. But it's nice that not all the presents actually do come off at once. Have a Christmas tree down in that little cabin down there. We've already whacked down a kilometre or half a kilometre already, or 0.7. That's pretty decent. Okay. We're certainly moving. We're certainly making time. I love how consistent the gradient is. It's really consistent down this route. That must have taken a heck of a challenge in order to get it consistent, you know. Because you've got to level all the tracks to the exact same level throughout, and that would have been quite a challenge, I reckon. I mean, obviously in reality it's going to be bouncy and up and downy and all that, but you know, the overall is 6% throughout. That's impressive. I am very impressed by that. Kilometers. See? Over a kilometre gone already. Have a look over the... Oh, look at that. Oh, flipping heck. Nah, forget that. Can you imagine? Looking out and seeing that. That's quite scary. It actually looks like we're about to fall off the mountain, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow, that's, open the window. We can actually see where we just come from now. That's a weird view. That is a very strange view. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think the track is slightly super elevated. It does look slightly super elevated to me. Yeah, but even so, that genuinely looked like we're about to fall off the blooming mountain. That's a scary sight. I imagine that would be even worse in real life. I mean, obviously you get used to it. If you're driving this route daily, then obviously you get used to it. But for the first couple of drives, I imagine that's got to be quite... Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? I mean, when you think about it, even on a good day, even if you know the route and all of that, it's still really dangerous. If an avalanche occurred, or you know, a rock slide, or severe rain and the flooding and sort of the mudslide, you know, it really could take you down the mountain immediately. You'd have no chance. So, tops to the people who drive this route every day, you know, or tops to the people who dare live in it. To be fair, that's quite an achievement, I reckon, to live in a place like this. That's flippy audio, you know, whatever. It is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that's quite a thing, quite a feat, I reckon. Especially, well, I mean, it's quite a feat to build something along here. All the villages just built into the mountains. The railway, obviously, built into the mountain or on the edge of it, and you know, just crazy. It's just crazy that places like this actually exist. Into another tunnel. Because I've actually done a run the other way up the mountain, to be honest. I really can't. They've all been downhill for some reason. Okay, turn the wiper off. One kilometre left. Cool. That felt like a long kilometre. But again, if we were twisting back and forth on ourselves, then it would feel like a long kilometre. Yeah, look, we did a bit of a double backing there. So that's the route. It's not a very long route, to be honest, but it takes you a good hour to drive because of how slow it is. So it's nice. It's something different. It's certainly something different. You know, if you want to take a moment away from the usual pace of commuter driving and all that kind of stuff, it's quite a nice little run. It actually is. To be honest, on the average day, I think I'd more rather drive this than the West Somerset Railway, and that's UK stock and the route. This is more interesting, to be honest. I mean, the West Somerset Railway is pretty, don't get me wrong, but I just can't stand it. It's too slow for me. I mean, technically this is slower. This is actually slower, because 25 kilometers an hour is significantly slower than, well, not necessarily significant. I can't be able to work it out. I don't know off the top of my head, but 25 kilometers an hour is definitely slower than 25 mile an hour. But nevertheless, you know, I'd rather drive this, to be honest, on most days. Oh yeah, turn the wipers off. Turn the wipers off in time to come out the tunnel, like I do every time. 30 limit. We've not really done any speeding, if any at all, since the start, which is good. Took me a minute to get used to the train and where we needed to be again. But once I was used to it, we've done quite well, to be honest. Really have. Another snowman, another station covered in lights. As long as we don't end up going straight through the signal, we're right. Yep, there's the board. There's the board before the crossing. So I shall park it there. That'll do. Maybe a little further I might have liked it, but oh well. It wasn't where I thought it was going to be initially, to be honest. Jump to the left. Let's see this change. Nice. Right, let's go and unload some more presents. Jingle! I thought that might be the only lot that we unload here. So, 6.6 kilometres. Oh, but then we're at the next station, actually Chur, or Char, I think it's Chur, but, or Chur, yeah, I think I said Chur before, didn't I? So, right, bye snowman. Thank you for being a snowman, I guess. You're nice. Nice to see in the winter, so let's go. Final stop, people. Oh yeah, we need to bring it out our braking wheel, don't we? There we go. Although actually, I'm sure there's one more station. Yeah, Chur Stat. Doesn't that mean station? Chur Stat. I think that means station. Which to me would suggest the big station at the end of the line, but I'm sure there's one in the middle. I can always check the timetable in a second. I don't want to check it yet until we've worked out what we need to do with our brakes. There we go, 68, right. Let's have a look, shall we? Chur Stat, Chur Platform 1. Okay, so yeah. So it is the little one in the middle then, I guess. I guess it is. Cool. Cool, we're approaching the end anyway. 2 more stations, 2 more stops. 2 more present deliveries. Can you imagine if they actually did this in real life? Especially if the presents were that big. They could do it in the baggage car, of course. But if the presents were that big, that would just be ridiculous. It'd be awesome, but ridiculous. I guess coming down to this is an old disused station. That looks like a platform to me. Was that a crane? Yeah, it was. It was a jib crane. Oh, maybe this is one of the logging terminals. This should be a log facility, maybe. See it disappear off into the. Did I make that up? Or did I hear a genuine sort of plop sound? Sort of went, I'm sure I heard something like that at the end of the horn. I'm not sure though, now, to be honest. Maybe not. Under the snow shelters anyway. Through the tunnel. We must be quite close to the river now as well. It can't be too far beneath us, surely. Because we do get close to the river. I mean, I know obviously the river drops, but we drop as well relative to the mountain. So, we're still quite high above it, actually. Okay, fair enough. We're not quite as close to it as I thought we might be, to be honest. You know, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best. And to be honest, like I say, it's been a pretty good run, actually. We've had a pretty good run so far. Another tunnel. Except you can't actually see, there it is. You couldn't actually see the tunnel. It was just a rock face, a solid wall. It's like, yeah, I assume there's a tunnel in there. If not, we're about to crash. But that's okay, I guess. Maybe, probably not. We don't really want to crash if we can help it, to be honest. How would you actually carry a present home that's that big anyway? How would you actually get it home? That's an interesting concept. I don't think RIvet thought this through. Yeah, it's cool though, I do like it. Straight out of the tunnel and onto a viaduct, lovely. There were more than boards there, but I'm wondering if they meant the viaducts. Maybe they mean, maybe they got something to do with the fact that there's like concrete around, or some kind of boarding around the track. They could mean, yeah, safe surface to walk on, maybe. Or something. But then again, were they there before? I don't think they were. I don't think they are for the entire distance of the station, are they? Not the platforms, at least, but the boards are, sort of thing. They're further out, so I don't know. Unless it's some kind of other limit, maybe. Under 5Ks anyway left now. Bit of a rock sticking out of the tunnel there. Only one I've seen, to be fair, so you can't be too mad, I guess. It's like them all just appearing. It's like we're going into a hyperspeed, isn't it? Warp drive. Through the snow shelter. Out into the snow again. Oh, nice. We're approaching some flat land. Flat track. We've got a train waiting for us as well in a passing loop. Does this mean we're late? We're probably late, to be fair, as far as the timetable is concerned. We have done a lot of messing about and looking at stuff, so, you know, we probably are late. Thank you! Even though you had no choice to stop, but whatever. We need to take off all the brakes now. You can go back and use the track we just used now. Go back up the mountain. Assuming it's clear, yeah, it is cool. That'd have been awkward if it wasn't clear, wouldn't it? Scream into the tunnel. We need to get a bit of power on, I think. I don't know when the next downhill is going to be, and we lost quite a lot of speed. Out the tunnel, through a snow shelter, into another tunnel, out of that tunnel, and out into a snow shelter. Lovely. This is proper Alps driving now with the snow shelters. You know? Bit of power. 30 mile an hour, or kilometre an hour even. Oh, we're going down a slight gradient at the moment now. Oh, we're speeding. We were doing so well. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got it back under control. Nearly. Kind of. Maybe. Goodness knows. I think we're just about in control. No, we're not. Cool. Or 68, sorry. Back to a 6% gradient downhill. Oh, that might help. I forgot about wipers. I was thinking the windscreen's starting to snow up a bit, so you know. And no doubt this will be my last train sim drive for Christmas. So driving home for Christmas, I guess. You know. Oh, side note on my last video, I actually got the chassis mainline working properly now. It was my end. I will explain more about the problem in the video I do again, because I will do another video on it. Trust me, that will happen. I was originally planning on taking that first video down, but in actual fact, I'm gonna leave it there. I reckon, because at the end of the day, I still had issues. What the heck? Oh, it is a mountain. Look at that. That is ridiculous. It looks almost like a glacier. That's scary big. That is genuinely scary how big that mountain is. And how tiny we are. But yes, I'm gonna leave that video where it is, because it still happened. That's the problem. It should not have been able to happen, and yet it did. It's half DTG's fault and half Steam's fault, but like I say, I'll explain everything in the video I actually do on it. But yeah, just know there will be another video at some point coming out for the chassis mainline. I'm waiting on Nathan Smith at the moment to build a scenario for me. If he doesn't hurry up, Nathan, if you're watching, you know what to do. Then I might try and find another scenario to do it on instead. Originally, I was actually thinking I might redo the other scenarios that I did before. So I could do that. Let me know what you think. If you want me to redo the other scenario, just to see what the route should look like on that bit, then let me know. And if not, then you know, we can do something else on it. Right, cool. We're flattening out now. Oh, we're not flattening out for long though. Okay. Fair enough. This must be quite windy as well, because we've been going for quite a while, and we don't seem to have made a lot of progress on the distance. To be fair, so And actually, I've just realised, if it works in as the crow flies, the direction, the distance, but it doesn't actually work as the crow flies as far as track profile and speed limits and stuff, I don't think, then that's a bit sort of, how does that work? How do they integrate with each other? You know? It's an interesting question that I don't know the answer to. I think we are having snowland on our windscreen. We shouldn't be having snowland on our windscreen because we're in the snow shelter. But nevertheless, it will happen anyway because snow doesn't care what humans think is possible. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying to that one. Is that a road there? There must be a road there. Got 25 when they come up. Cool. We've had a good solid sort of 30 odd frames down here though. So, we've had a decent run. Across the road. We're still going down the hill, so I won't take the brake off entirely. And we have got that speed limit coming up as well. I'll let it speed up a little bit, I reckon. We did get a bit slow. Sort of 600, 700 meters. It's quite a distance for this route, so you know. There's a load of lights there. Cool. I thought it was a reindeer. It's a car in a level crossing game. How on earth did I get a car in a level crossing game mixed up with a blooming reindeer? How is that possible? Goodness knows. Cool, nice. We're under a kilometre now. It's a sure stat. Get a bit of braking on for this 25 limit. We're going onto the road now. We've got to cross the road, I believe, here. Why did the train cross the road? To cross the road, of course. So we're sort of like a bit of a tramway here now, which means we have illuminated tracks as well, courtesy of the lamps. The street lamps. So, you know, that's a bit of an interesting one for you, running directly under the street lights. We're looking very empty as well now, as well, yes, definitely, thank you. Thank you, words. Lovely. Oops. Too far. Lovely. Nice and peaceful. Because it is really. If you stop and just look out, I reckon this would be nice and peaceful. Right, we're right at the level of the river now, pretty much. Basically on the same level as it. Christmas tree. Hello, car. I wonder if the cars stop if you stand in front of them. I don't know. don't know if you can get run over by a car in this game or not, to be honest. Which sounds very weird, but you know. Nevertheless, maybe we can find out. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. It's got to be about the only place in Train Sim World where you can actually walk around the streets as well. Oh, look at that. It's like a little bus stop almost, this station. More like a bus stop than an actual station. Cool, right. Sit back down, light. I'm not sure where the switch is, so we can do it like that. Cool. Right. Okay, that's interesting. We can walk over that bridge, this bridge here. Can we walk around, do you reckon? Oh, I want to walk down the other road and walk back across the other bridge. Cool that you can walk across that bridge, though. You missed the car. Are you going to stop? No, I guess as much. What happens if you run into them? Oh, they have no collisions. Oh, that's a shame. Where's he going to put these presents then? That's a good question. Is there a truck in this present? Where the fudge is the lorry? Is there a lorry the other side of that bush, you reckon? Lovely. Right, where's it put the presents? Oh no, there's a bus over here. There's a bus up there. I don't know where it's put the presents though. I want to know. Oh, flipping heck, that's a traffic jam and a half. They're waiting for me, probably. There's a thing. I can't even get across to that blooming collectible because of this. Oh no, that's why you can't get through, because the presents have been placed there. Fair enough. I guess you're not supposed to be quite this far up anyway. Right. Let's go, shall we? Off to our final stop, which is Chur. Chur. I was really confident with how I said it at first, and now I don't really know. Yeah, this must count as a level crossing, I reckon. I bet it doesn't actually open though. It'd be interesting to know if it does. They're all waiting for me to proceed with my presents. I need a bit of break actually, crikey. Still going downhill slightly. Are there going to be snowmen in the street? Can't see any. It's a shame that none of these houses have lights on them. Oh, there's a Christmas tree there. But they could have put some lights on these houses, you know? Don't go mad with them necessarily, but put a few, you know? There's been, after all, there's been lights in the middle of nowhere. Christmas tree, nice. So, you know, there's plenty of opportunity. Put some along the edge of the buildings, in the windows, what have you, whatever, you know? Would have been nice to see. We're on the flat now, cool. It sounds like we have a flat as well, doesn't it? Just driving a train down a road, don't mind us. Lovely. Cool, we're nearly there, I believe. We are nearly at the finish line. 3% downhill gradient. We can tackle that. We've tackled much worse. Look at all these lights. Flipping heck. There are lights everywhere here. And that's okay, because it's pretty. Wheel off. We want to be careful of that signal. No. Come on, I'm not failing at the last hurdle. Lovely. Cool. I wasn't watching. I thought we'd be down the other end of the platform if I'm being totally honest with you, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. We are here now. We arrived safe and sound. The presents have all got to their destinations. I found a collectible. Interesting how you took that photo in the night. One present. And ta-da! There they are, in the middle of the road, blocking up the everything, I guess. Right, so we need to carry on, I guess, then. The sidings, wherever these sidings are. Cool, let's go. Empty wagons, buy presents. Thank you for coming on this lovely journey with us now. We have reached our final stop. All presents must be off the train. Nice. Look at that flashing going on down there. So there's a siding out here somewhere then, is there? We are on a downhill. Come on, there we go. We're now officially off the road, as you can see. Just let it speed itself up, I reckon. Ah, there's the siding. That looks like it could be it. Dump the loco brake on. Outro. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how you performed. I bet it won't let me shut down the train in time. Oops, I'm taking power. I didn't want to take power. There we go. We are done. Finished it as I jumped out of the cab. Lovely. So we only sped a few times, which wasn't bad. We got a gold medal. 26.91 kilometers driven, 1.8 kilometers walked. Crikey, fair enough. Look how flat them lines are. Look how close some of them are. They're a bit juddery, but other than that, that's not a bad run. Anyway, guys, like I say, if you don't celebrate Christmas, then have a great day anyway. If you do, have a very Merry Christmas. And there may be a video between now and the New Year. I'm not sure. We'll find out. If I don't, see you in the New Year. If I do, then I'll see you when I see you. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.